How was your experience working with Manoj sir?
Uh, in Ob Vijay, actually, जो है, he was ahead. This thing with the operations, it's a separate with a separate group and all. Before that, we were in Siachen also. He was very, I mean, pleasant, very cheerful person. Actually, always cheerful. We might have seen his photographs. So most of the photographs, he is always smiling only. Actually,
Yes.
उनके बारे में बोलते तो एक चीज मैं बोलना चाहूंगा कि जो है, he never wanted to be number 2. वो कोई भी चीज में जो है, नॉट ओनली ऑपरेशंस, मतलब एनीथिंग एवरीथिंग जो
Always
है,
one.
ऑलवेज वांट्स टू प्रूव the best. He wants to be wanted to be always the best. I am the best type. Whatever you take, take anything professional also. Even in एक some cultural activity भी कर लो, ये सब भी जो भी है, तो ऐसे ही था वो जो है. Even हम normal जो है गेम खेलते हो and running करते हो जो भी है, if somebody crossing him जो है, he never liked it. Kind of a thing. He always wanted to, I mean, prove that I am the best. Nice person. Yes. True soldier, I must say. True
Okay.
soldier. Yes.
आप सभी को 77वें स्वतंत्रता दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। आज का पॉडकास्ट हम जिनके साथ करने वाले हैं उनका नाम है कर्नल सतीश कुमार। ही इज एन आर्मी वेटरन फ्रॉम केरला। आज के पॉडकास्ट में हम उनकी जर्नी के बारे में बात करने वाले हैं। उन्होंने करगिल वॉरियर रह चुके हैं, तो करगिल वॉर एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में बात करेंगे। उनकी बाकी बैटल्स के बारे में बात करेंगे। एक आर्मी पर्सन इंडिपेंडेंस डे को कैसे देखता है, कैसे सेलिब्रेट करता है, उन सभी रिचुअल्स के बारे में बात करेंगे। आज का पॉडकास्ट फॉर एवरी इंडियन इज गोइंग टू बी स्पेशल एंड आई होप यू ऑल लाइक इट। हम इस पॉडकास्ट को बाइफरक्रिएट कर देंगे अकॉर्डिंग टू द टाइम स्टैम्प्स। आई रिक्वेस्ट प्लीज डू वॉच द होल पॉडकास्ट एंड शेयर इट विद योर फ्रेंड्स। बिफोर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड, अगर आप इस पॉडकास्ट चैनल पे नए हैं तो प्लीज डू सब्सक्राइब एंड लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ पॉडकास्ट। आज का पॉडकास्ट 15 अगस्त स्पेशल है और जिनके साथ हम करने वाले हैं उनका नाम है कर्नल सतीश कुमार। हेलो सर, हाउ
Thank
आर यू?
you. How are you?
आई एम फाइन सर, हाउ आर यू?
I'm good.
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर कमिंग हेयर एंड डूइंग द पॉडकास्ट। इट्स एन ऑनर टू हैव यू। सर, शुरू करने से पहले आप अपने बारे में थोड़ा सा इंट्रोडक्शन अगर दे सकते हैं तो।
See, first of all, I've come here to meet my dearest friend, Colonel R.K. Sharma here. I mean, it's a coincidence I am here, uh, sitting with you people discussing whatever you're going to ask me. I am from Kerala, actually,
Okay.
from Trivandrum. I studied in Trivandrum only, actually. Joined the Indian Army in 89. Later joined 11GR.
Okay.
11GR. My service as an officer starts in Hope Meghdoots, the highest war front of Indian Army,
Okay.
Siachen. वहाँ से फिर I mean धीरे धीरे जो है different terrains, different things. One of the most important operations I took part is Ob Vijay Kargil, and I consider myself fortunate to have gotten an opportunity to get into operations, which is very rare for every soldier also. कि जो है, joining Indian Army, of course, it is fortunate for a soldier, but taking part in operations like war, it's I must say कि जो है, one should be lucky enough to get an opportunity.
Very true.
So, after you can say around a long 35 years of service, now I am a veteran today, so I'm sitting with you.
Very true. Sir, you have seen the South, you have seen the North. Major difference कुछ लगा है आपको South और North में?
Of course, terrain-wise, a lot of difference. But India is a vast country. I mean, diversified culture. I mean, being a soldier, I have seen, I mean, most of the parts of the country. Every nook and corner of the country has got its own, I mean, diversification, its own speciality. But as a country, we are on, and we as a soldier, we are very fortunate to have interaction with a lot many people of varied background,
Mhm.
varied culture, to which normal civilian may not get such kind of an opportunity to go
Yeah.
around and see the areas and people, interact with different cultured people. So it's okay. I mean, there are difference, especially the weather-wise and all. There are a lot of difference, but maybe I'm the requirement of the organization, so we get accustomed to situations,
Hmm.
north and south. And in that way, for a soldier, it is similar. It
Yeah.
is okay.
Hmm. ओके सर आपने जीआर के बारे में बताया अगर थोड़ा सा ब्रीफ कर सकते हैं फॉर द नॉर्मल पीपल लाइक अस सो वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड द बेटर
You want me to talk about the
गोरखा
battalion? Okay.
यस यस
See, everybody knows Indian Army में जो है different kind of, I mean, uh, uh, like infantry, artillery, engineers and all. I am from infantry. Infantry में भी जो है there are a lot many regiments, different regiments. So I belong to Gorkha. In Gorkha also there are a lot many other Gorkhas. So, I am 11 Gorkha regiment. That it's, I mean, we based at Lucknow, the training center. So we have got troops from Nepal, Darjeeling, Dehradun also. Basically comprises Rais and Limbus, the main Nepalis. So we generally called and known as the most ferocious Gorkhas. Uh, so we belong to the ferocious Gorkhas regiment, you can say. So I belong to the first battalion of the 11 GR, 11 Gorkha Rifles.
ओके आपने सियाचिन पे सर्व किया है पहले तो एक्सपीरियंस कैसा रहा आपका
Yeah, of course, Siachen, we can say, the highest war front of the world, you can say. I mean, a lot many difficulties. It's a challenging area actually to have. I mean, weather-wise also and operationally also. During our time, there used to be, I mean, cross-firing also. So it's a challenging terrain. It's almost most of the time of the year it is, I mean, snow-laden area and crevasses. The challenges are more. But of course, again, I mean, getting an opportunity to serve in such a terrain is, of course, I must say I am lucky. But it has got its own pros and cons. But I enjoyed that in your
ओके ओके दिस टेम्परेचर इफेक्ट्स सोल्जर्स की ड्यूटी पे या फिर कुछ ऐसा
temperature, of course. Temperature, see, temperature is fluctuates from it. It can go up to minus 50 also when you go up and all. But as far as the temperature and concerned, we, I mean, equip ourselves accordingly. So once it is, you have got the wherewithal to face that situation, the temperature, the weathers. So it's okay. You have to take care of the, I mean, weather situations, because if you are fit, then only you'll be able to fight in such a situation. So as an army, we are, I mean, organized for such any situations. Take it as Siachen also in desert also, normal plains and jungles, whatever. So we know how to, I mean, equip ourselves.
Very true. Can you share your experience of your deadliest encounters or the most challenging phase you have had in your journey?
In Vijay, see, OBJ, I was, I can say, in the extreme borders of the post and all. Uh, and there used to be cross firing, arty shelling, and all. So it's a daily routine actually, जो है. And one has to be, I mean, to reach that post itself, it's a challenge actually. So after that, we generally spend around maximum, I mean, 3 to 4 months only in a post, because that rotation is required to make to keep a soldier fit for that kind of a situation. I mean, staying there, your duty is to, I mean, keep the post intact. I mean, uh, against the enemies. We had very close enemies and all. So that was my first posting, first challenge, and I was The experience as at that time, I mean, with the guidance of the seniors and my fellow soldiers and all, we stay very closely, and it was good.
Okay, okay.
Once you, the Siachen tenure actually, जो है, apart from the firing and operations,
Hmm,
once you come back, then you realize कि you are very lucky that you are back.
hmm,
So you don't realize because the routine is as such. And once you are into that situation, army man, once you are into the uniform, you become, the 100% soldier. So
hmm,
whatever task you are getting,
hmm,
so you are into it,
hmm, hmm,
knowingly or unknowingly.
hmm, hmm.
So you don't realize how you, go through that thing. But once you back,
Hmm,
and then you realize, okay, I
hmm.
have done my bit.
Yes.
And we don't realize what we are doing, but maybe you people realize.
Yes, we do realize, sir. Sir, generally हम लोग मानते हैं the army person or any other person in uniform are generally very tough. Apart from it, soldier emotional होते हैं या नहीं?
Every human being is emotional.
Hmm.
If somebody is saying is not emotional, it's wrong actually. But I must say, with my personal experience also,
Hmm.
see, becoming a soldier, it's not that easy actually. And everyone cannot become a soldier also. We generally call term it as we earn the uniform actually.
Hmm.
Uniform ऐसे नहीं कि जो है कहीं से भी uniform पहन लो, you become a soldier. No,
Hmm.
you earn it with whatever quality the organization wants. You become a soldier. Once you become a soldier, जो है you, I mean, get into it
Hmm.
fully, physically, mentally, whatever. With your soul, you are into it, and gradually you learn to live that soldierly life. Actually,
Hmm.
now emotions and all. It is even if it is there, it comes second.
Hmm.
The first emotion is, your uniform and your organization only.
Hmm.
That also you don't realize it actually, but you do it. So you live that life,
Okay.
and the if I recollect, look back my soldierly life, army life. It's a long time actually because most of the time I was in uniform only
Hmm.
than in a civil life. I
Yes.
mean, so the emotions are always there towards you, your relatives, and all whatever things. But that everything comes second,
Hmm.
secondary. And now, for example, festivals, important days,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
some events in your family and all. So maybe I have learned it very fast. You have to adjust with those things actually. Generally, we take it as whenever you get time, it is your birthday, it is your
Yes.
important event, everything is in that particular
Okay.
time when you get that time. Okay.
Hmm.
So you can convert everything into those particular period
Hmm.
to celebrate or whatever you want.
Hmm.
So emotions are always there. Soldier is emotional, but the first emotion I must say it is the organization.
Hmm. Very true. How a soldier deal with loss? कभी आपकी जर्नी में कभी आपके वॉर में अगर कोई आप किसी साथी को खो देते हैं हाउ सोल्जर्स डील विद द लॉस
See, again, that is one of the emotions actually you can say. There is no time to, get into the emotions that time. जो है. Always आपका दिमाग में है कि जो है मेरा primary duty क्या है. You have to go ahead. And that time, the training helps you actually. The training makes you, uh, strong in two different ways actually. One is physically and one is mentally. So that mental stamina is very important for a soldier actually. Again, I am telling you, knowingly or unknowingly, जो है, you become mentally very strong, and that takes you ahead. That takes you ahead. Yes, you are asking a very important question. कि जो है, how you, take the loss of a very nearby people, your colleague, your friend, whatever you say, जो है, you have to take it. You cannot stop it there. You have to go ahead because, and you cannot. Normally happens. There is no time to. I mean, uh, think about that loss, and just like happens with others at all, you have time to do all these things.
Hmm.
You can, but there's no option. Yeah. So we are used to it. We
Hmm.
can say we are trained for that actually.
ओके ओके कोई ऐसा एक्सपीरियंस यू हैव फेल्ट या यू वांट टू शेयर अगर ऐसा कुछ एक्सपीरियंस हुआ हुआ है तो
Yeah, during OPJ also जो है, we have, I mean, I've seen people injured,
हम्म
and I've seen people, I mean, almost, I mean, when we were going for operations, injured people, our own people, injured, I mean, their en route. But that time, one option was to जो है, get into them, helping them and getting them back and all जो है. But our aim is something else. So we think कि जो है, our task is this one, and you go for it. And for them जो है, this setup is there to look after them also कि जो है, to get them back to I mean, uh, attend them and all. That is a different setup. I'm telling you again, that mental, that situation, that mental level
हम्म
becomes such that that time you don't realize it actually. Once you are into it, any operations, if it's a war,
हम्म
if it is a CA operations also, so once you are into it, you know कि जो है, you're you are required to act on particular situation and do it. उसके बाद एक्चुअली दिमाग में और कुछ आते नहीं है. दैट इज अ करेक्ट थिंग आई मस्ट से.
ओके ओके करगिल के वॉर के बारे में बात करते हैं हाउ डू यू गेट इनटू इट
सी कारगिल, बिफोर कारगिल वी वर इन, वो सॉरी, मेघदूत, सियाचिन में थे हम लोग.
हम्म
तो वहां से the tenure was over, so we came down to next station was Pune. The
ओके
earmarked station was Pune, so we were preparing to go down, and some troops have gone also to Pune. That is a general routine. I mean, thing. That time it had come up, the requirement was there, so we were told to halt and diverted to this operations. Initially, very less people were there because the role was, I told you, we were in a process of moving to a different station and all. So actually, I was moved out of that area. Then we were
ओके
recalled and came back to this that thing. And when we came there, that, I mean, that process was already on to consolidate and preparing for the operations, to know the earmark, the locations and all. We were generally concentrated the Khalwar area.
ओके
You might have heard of that Khalwar operations and all. So yes, call back and into it. Uh, most active those days, and undergone so many operations, and during that we lost some of our soldiers, and of course Captain Manoj Kumar Pandey, who became PVC later. So I was very lucky, you must say, कि जो है, I have to, I was able to, I mean, rub shoulders with him also for some time. So that was the thing. Good experience. You can say, uh, operations, it was long operations and 9-10 days continuously and all. So ultimately, we are successful. And of course, because of the achievements and all, operational achievement and all, we became bravest of the brave. 111 GR declared bravest of the brave. We got PVC also, some awards also. I was also awarded, mentioned in dispatches. Good experience.
how was your experience working with Manoj sir?
Uh, in Ob Vijay, actually, जो है, he was ahead. This thing, with the operations, it's a separate, with a separate group and all. Before that, we were in Siachen also. He was very, I mean, pleasant, very cheerful person. Actually, always cheerful. He might have seen his photographs. So most of the photographs, he is always smiling only. Actually,
Yes.
उनके बारे में बोलते तो एक चीज मैं बोलना चाहूंगा कि जो है, he never wanted to be number 2. वो कोई भी चीज में जो है, नॉट ओनली ऑपरेशंस, मतलब एनीथिंग एवरीथिंग जो
Always
है,
one.
ऑलवेज वांट्स टू प्रूव the best. He wanted to be always the best. I am the best type. Whatever you take, take anything professional also. इवन एक सम कल्चरल एक्टिविटी भी कर लो, ये सब भी
Okay.
जो भी है, तो ऐसे ही था वो जो है। इवन हम नॉर्मल जो है गेम खेलते हो एंड रनिंग करते हो जो भी है, if somebody crossing him जो है, he never liked it, kind of a thing.
Okay.
He always wanted to, I mean, prove that I
Hmm.
am the best. Nice person, yes.
Hmm.
True soldier, I must say. True
Okay.
soldier, yes.
Okay. Okay. 15 अगस्त की हम बात करते हैं. How a soldier take it as a Independence Day?
See, I mean, we are an independent nation,
Hmm.
and for a soldier, for every citizen, I mean, country should be the
Hmm.
first thing. And soldier, he is there for the country
Hmm.
only. And not only Independence Day, I must say, every day he is serving for the country
Yes.
actually. So for an Independence Day, it you can say kind of a, I mean, uh, what do you say? एक उनको याद दिला देता है कि जो है कि you're, I mean, you have to be, I mean, more serious in your duties and all that kind of a thing.
Hmm.
But I must say कि जो है इंडिपेंडेंस डे हो या फिर जो है रिपब्लिक डे, वट एवर डे, we don't I mean take it like we don't require a particular day to, I mean, realize the importance of a soldier and soldiering for the
Yes.
country. And it is also one of the days, I must say, jo we have. But of course, and we take it in a different way. We celebrate also
Hmm.
Independence Day in a different way. Like we officers jo hai, we go to uh, in our system jo hai,
Hmm.
we go to JCO's mess. We
Hmm.
have we sit together with them. We
Okay.
share drinks and all with them.
Hmm.
That is the way we celebrate.
Hmm.
एंड नॉर्मली जो है इसी दिन हो जाता है, कुछ अवार्ड्स वगैरह डिक्लेयर हो जाते
Hmm.
हैं. सो whosoever got awards, honorary
Okay.
awards and all, we, I mean, appreciate them and
Hmm.
felicitate them. And that's the way we celebrate it.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
And we sit together and with Jawans and all, we have,
Hmm.
I mean, together food and all. That is the way we celebrate.
Okay. Okay. जैसे
And like in civil, we don't have a holiday on Independence Day.
yes, you don't. जैसे हम नॉर्मल लोग सबके पास एक कोर मेमोरी होती है. इन स्कूल्स वी यूज टू गो परेड्स एंड होइस्ट द इंडियन फ्लैग. आई एम श्योर आपके पास भी कोई ऐसी कोर मेमोरी होगी. यू
Yeah,
वांट टू
naturally,
शेयर.
of course. Very, I mean, cute memories of school days, of course. For every individual, just school days are very, I mean, close to our heart actually.
हम्म.
Independence Day is the wavering of flag is the main thing actually. जो है, when you, I mean, look back,
हम्म.
okay, उस समय एक flag मिल जाता है. You go to your school, flag
हम्म.
hoisting होता है, and you stand in attention, and after that you, I mean, toffees are distributed
हम्म.
and all. Yes, so it's a happy day.
हम्म.
It's a special day for the children, actually, of course.
हम्म.
And gradually, I mean, maybe may not they understand the importance of the day, but gradually they understand the importance of the day also.
हम्म.
Uh, and gradually, it should be a day to pledge ourselves. कि जो है, we should develop ourselves as a
हम्म.
responsible citizen.
हम्म.
That I must say that the Independence Day should act to prompt and enforce us in everyone, every citizen, the responsibility towards the country.
वेरी ट्रू. यूजुअली हम जब 15 अगस्त पे परेड्स देखते हैं या फिर 26 रिपब्लिक पे देखते हैं परेड्स, डिड यू एवर इमेजिन्ड कि समडे आई विल बी इन द यूनिफॉर्म डूइंग द सेम थिंग?
सही बोलते तो ऐसा, इवन यंगर टाइम में तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं था, बट यू ग्रो अप एंड आफ्टर द स्कूल टाइम एंड ऑल, व्हेन यू जॉइन कॉलेज एंड ऑल, धीरे धीरे जो है दिमाग में ये आना शुरू हुआ था कि जो है, यस, आई शुड ट्राई टू गो टू आर्मी ऑल्सो. जो है अच्छा लगना शुरू हुआ था, मतलब जो है ये किसी को, इन माय केस जो है, नोबडी टोल्ड मी कि जो है यू गो एंड जॉइन आर्मी एंड ऑल नॉर्मली. बट one fine day, I thought I should try for it actually. And luck would have it, I'm here.
Exactly. Um,
But once I joined army, then I must tell you very
yes.
frankly, once I started wearing my uniform, then I started liking it very much. You know, always now, if you ask me what I am losing after retirement, it is my uniform actually. Uh, that is very emotional. जो है वो कल से मैं यूनिफॉर्म नहीं पहन पाऊंगा जो बोलेगा तो जो है so that hurts me still.
How do you feel after seeing an Indian flag hosting in the sky?
My God, that question है मुझे. That everyone feels. I mean, your your chest goes up with pride. Actually, you know, your flag. Nowadays, you can fly your flag at your home also. In that way, we are very lucky.
Hmm.
So, tricolor is it is with us. It
Hmm.
is at my heart. Uh, उसका कुछ डिफरेंट फीलिंग है एक्चुअली जो है
Hmm.
ठीक है सो वही मैं बोल रहा कि जो है आई एम वेरी लकी इन आर्मी एंड ऑफ कोर्स नेशनल फ्लैग इज इट्स अ पार्ट ऑफ इट.
Hmm. Very true. Um, कभी हमारी लाइफ में ऐसा कुछ मोमेंट होता है स्पेशली इन द आर्मी और एनी पर्सन इन द यूनिफॉर्म कुछ मिशंस जो होते हैं हमारे लिए बहुत डिफिकल्ट होते हैं बट वंस वी कैप्चर्ड इट वंस वी कॉन्कर्ड इट 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 गिव्स अस डिफरेंट फीलिंग ऐसा कुछ मोमेंट आपकी लाइफ में हुआ है कि पहले कोई मिशन इम्पॉसिबल लग रहा होगा देन वी कॉन्कर्ड इट एंड वी वॉन ऐसा कुछ
सी जो ये जो क्वेश्चन का आंसर जो है लाइक आई मस्ट रिलेट टू दिस ओबीजे ओनली कारगिल ओनली जो है
ओके
वन बाय वन वी हैव आई मीन आई टुक पार्ट इन नंबर ऑफ ऑपरेशंस. ये जो क्वेश्चन मैंने पहली बार सुन रहा कि इम्पॉसिबल की चीज के बारे में आई नेवर थॉट ऑफ इम्पॉसिबल थिंग एक्चुअली जो
ओके
whenever we get an operation say okay tomorrow this is the operation we have to launch for the operation we never thought कि जो है it won't happen. हमारा काम ये है कि जो जाना है तो जाना है बस तो it will happen that is the feeling you know we never thought कि जो है it cannot happen. No ऐसा नहीं है. ये जो डिफिकल्टी जो बोलते हैं ना जो अगेन आई एम टेलिंग यू जो है डिफिकल्ट फॉर एग्जाम्पल ओपीजे टेरेन सियाचिन टेरेन इवन ओपीजे का भी जो है the terrain was very difficult actually so that blade kind of a I mean terrain but उस समय ये कुछ फीलिंग नहीं हुआ कि जो है वो if I go there then I may feel कि जो है yes I have operated in such a terrain like, जो है, how it was possible I may think now but that time ऐसा कुछ फीलिंग नहीं हुआ कि जो है कि जाना है नहीं जाना है होगा नहीं होगा नहीं होने का तो कुछ सवाल ही नहीं होता ठीक है वो तो उस समय देखा जाएगा.
जी
Initial once you into it you may think okay क्या है कैसे है करके जाए once you are into the operations उसके बाद there is no look back actually जो है. It is not with me I think it is with everyone actually. There is no option for you to I mean think otherwise actually. So then that soldiery thing will go off actually.
Yes, very true. How do you see people across the borders? An Indian army or any person in the army, आप बॉर्डर के उस तरफ के जो लोग हैं उनको कैसे देखते हैं?
हमारे लिए तो एक ही तरफ ही देख सकता है बस कि we are there to protect our country so anyone against I mean looking at us against us so it is enemy.
It's anyone only. Okay. Um, 15 अगस्त से पहले 14 अगस्त भी आता है which is Pakistan's Independence Day. Have you seen the celebration? Have you seen people celebrating दूसरी साइड obviously कुछ ऐसा मोमेंट या
No, ऐसा कुछ जो है मेरे को ऐसा ऐसा कुछ नहीं.
ओके अगर मैं आपसे पूछूं कि ऐसे कौन से 3 फैक्टर्स एवरी इंडिविजुअल नॉट जस्ट द आर्मी कॉमन लोगों के बीच में भी होने चाहिए फॉर इन द फेवर ऑफ आवर कंट्री वो क्या फैक्टर्स होने होने चाहिए?
फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट ना फॉर एवरी सिटीजन सोल्जर हो सिविलियन हो कोई भी हो वी आर ऑल सिटीजन्स ऑफ दिस कंट्री. You ask me 3 factors I must tell you the one important factor that is everyone should try to become a responsible citizen of the country. That you can do in so many ways actually जो है wherever you are working I mean whatever you are doing if you are do your that in particular area with dedication, that itself you are doing a bit for the, I mean, development of this country actually. Jo.
Hmm.
It can you become a responsible citizen first. That is very
Exactly.
important.
Hmm.
Baki, whatever job you are doing, whatever thing you are doing, you are teaching, you are a student, whatever in your field, you do your best. Through that only, jo hai, you can make your country a
Hmm.
better place.
Yes, very true. Um, कोई ऐसा freedom fighter you see as an inspiration?
फ्रीडम फाइटर इंस्पिरेशन ऐसा तो कुछ ऑल ऑफ अ सडन मेरे दिमाग में नहीं आ रहा, बट एवरी फ्रीडम फाइटिंग दैट स्टोरीज जो है इंस्पायर दिस थिंग दैट नॉट पर्टिकुलर वन.
Hmm.
I mean, those who fought for the freedom struggle.
Hmm.
I mean, all these stories should be, I mean, inspiration only actually. That is why we are sitting here in an independent country and we are going to celebrate another Independence Day.
Yes.
So we cannot, I must say, कि जो है, we cannot, I mean, differentiate की जो है the role of a particular person and all. But all of a sudden, I mean, अब दिमाग में ये आता है कि जो है leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and all जो है और राष्ट्रपिता. So I mean, I must say कि जो है every fighter, I mean, important हो, छोटा हो, बड़ा हो, जो भी है जो है, everyone who fought for the independence struggle जो है should be an inspiration only जो है. And independent जो है, we got independence in 47. That never stopped us to, I mean, work towards the development of our country. So, like I said earlier, so every day should be a, I mean, strive for progress actually.
Very true. Um, आप हमारी हमारी जैसे यूथ को या फिर हमारे जैसे लोगों को पर्टिकुलरली देश प्रेम के लिए अगर आपको कुछ एडवाइस करनी हो, क्योंकि नाउ दैट अभी के टाइम पे जो हमारा यूथ है वो थोड़ा देशभक्ति की तरफ जा रहा है या फिर पैट्रियोटिज्म की तरफ जा रहा है, बट वन थिंग यू शुड, अगर आपको एडवाइस करना हो वो क्या रहेगा?
No, I take it differently actually.
ओके.
मैं ये नहीं सोचा कि जो है अभी वो देशभक्ति की तरफ जा रहा है, कि जो है वी आर ऑलवेज लाइक दैट ओनली, वी आर पैट्रियट्स. अभी अभी ऐसा कोई बोल भी नहीं सकता कि आई डोंट, आई मीन, दिस इज माय कंट्री, दिस इज आवर कंट्री. See, I mean, there may be different ways of, I mean, doing it, but every countryman is, he has to love the country. ठीक है, that I take it as everyone is a patriot. But how do you give your part? That is important. That is important. वही मैंने पहले से ही बता दिया कि जो है, you try to become a responsible citizen wherever you work, you do it. I mean, you don't have to, I mean, every time remind people ki jo hai, you become patriot. They're all patriots. If you are living in this country, you are Indian and you live like Indian only, and everyone is, we all live like Indian only. So I take it ki jo 100% Indians are patriots. We don't have to do, I mean, a special thing to make a person patriot. So you have to see jo hai, to, I mean, cooperate each other, help each other, and do your duty to your responsible person as a, I mean, in, for example, cleanliness, for example, you do your duty, and in your society, in your city, in your village, in your state, whatever way you can contribute, you become a fine patriot and fine citizen.
Yes, very true.
So I don't take it ki jo hai, there is, I mean, somebody is not patriot. No. So I take it ki jo hai, every single person is some patriot in this country.
Okay. If not Indian Army, आप क्या कर रहे होते?
I don't know. Maybe this is a difficult question again. जो है, whatever comes in one's way, जो we grab it actually जो है. Maybe जो है, since you asked the question जो है, maybe जो I got into teaching, something like that. मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा है ऐसे कुछ.
You always wanted to become a soldier, या plans change हुए फिर आए, या फिर ऐसा कुछ incidents हुआ then you become?
I told you ना, जो ऐसे नहीं कि जो है plan to join army and करके ऐसे है. It just happened.
Okay.
ठीक है, it was बचपन में I And definitely because families में एक दो जो है soldiers भी थे जो थे, I definitely like that uniform, the aura of the uniform. I always back of my mind it was there. So when I got an opportunity, I got into it. I told you once I joined army जो है, then I found कि जो है yes, I am for it.
Okay.
I'm a suitable person for Indian Army.
Oh.
That feeling started coming in.
Hmm.
ऐसे उसमें जो है आई एम फ्रॉम आई मीन साउथ मोस्ट एरिया, बट ऐसा कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं हुआ कि जो है गेटिंग इन इंडियन आर्मी एंड आई मीन गोइंग अराउंड आई मीन थ्रू आउट द कंट्री इन डिफरेंट टरेन, डिफरेंट एटमॉस्फेयर, डिफरेंट वेदर कंडीशन. सो ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं है. तो आई कंसिडर माई सेल्फ एज आई मीन फिट इंडियन आर्मी सोल्जर.
Very true. You have served in Kashmir as well and in the southmost parts as well. ऐसा कुछ डिफरेंस दिखा है in terms of serving या फिर अपनी ड्यूटी करने में?
So, for example, I have served in Kashmir, I served in Manipur, Northeast also.
Hmm.
So, different terrain, different areas, the requirements are different. So, if you go to South, the requirement is little different. And when you serve in the Siachen, different. So, whatever requirement you understand it, adapt it, and do it. Not much of it. Only the thing is that I told you the weather conditions. So if you can adjust with the -50, so you can adjust with the +40 also. So it's not a.
Yes.
It takes little time to adjust with it, and you go for it actually.
Have you interacted with the locals also? जहाँ पे भी आप जाते थे बात वगैरह?
हाँ, I mean, especially करना पड़ता है मतलब your duties like that. In field areas also, in peace also जो है interact तो करना पड़ता है.
ओके. जैसे अभी आपने बताया कि आपने सियाचिन में भी सर्व किया है, इन प्लेन एरियाज में भी, तो कुछ वेदर कंडीशंस के हिसाब से एडजस्ट करना, वहाँ से आना, फिर कुछ चेंज होना, कुछ डिफरेंस आता है, मतलब कुछ डिफिकल्टी आती है?
Initial time, yes, you need little time to adjust with the I mean changing weather conditions, and it's a requirement also.
Okay.
Body, you have to make your body fit for that complete I mean terrain. For example, if you I mean from here, if you go to, for example, high altitude area and all, so it will take a little time to adjust with. So that you have to look after yourself medically, any issues and all. So you have to I mean take precautions for that. तो वो तो करना पड़ता है कि जो है once you started adjusting with that temperature, it's okay, normal है वो तो.
Okay.
तो उसके बाद जो है ना वो जीरो हो माइनस कुछ जो भी हो तो ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर. यस ऑफ कोर्स यू हैव टू आई मीन इक्विप अकॉर्डिंगली जो है वो करना पड़ता है बस.
Okay.
बट इट्स नॉट दैट डिफिकल्ट एक्चुअली यू सी. So we all train for that kind of a thing. So it's okay, no issues.
It's okay. Okay. What is freedom to you?
फ्रीडम ऐसा कोई फीलिंग नहीं हुआ कि जो है फ्रीडम नहीं है करके जो है. व्हाई दिस क्वेश्चन, व्हाट इज फ्रीडम? वी आर फ्री. I am so free. I am being South Indian. I am sitting here in Jammu today. I joined Indian Army and served most of the terrains. So I don't think I mean there is any issue of a kind of a freedom at all. Freedom means जो है वो whatever I mean your thought process has got there is no stoppage, no block. Then yeah, okay, you are free to think about. You are free to think whatever. You are free to do whatever you want to do. You are free to roam around in the country. So you are. I mean, freedom means I don't know. I mean, how to say. If nothing is stopping you, I mean, in the thought process also, and otherwise the physical movements also. That means you are free only. We should not feel otherwise. If somebody is feeling otherwise, then we start discussing this freedom. Otherwise, I don't think there is a requirement of discussing freedom. We are free.
We are free. Okay. मैं अगर आपसे आपके रिटायरमेंट प्लान्स के बारे में पूछूं, what is your next step? What is your
see as a plan, just I retired 2 months back only. As a first plan, I am roaming around here to see my friends and all. That is my. I thought I'll take out a little time and roam around to see. I mean, some friends, to see some area which I could not. I mean, venture out. That is one thing. And after some time, we'll see. Once I go to my hometown, settle down,
Hmm.
then we'll see जो है, whatever experience I gathered over these years. So I think I should try to share this experience to others, and whosoever wants to get inspired from my experience as a soldier. So I should use that experience
Hmm.
to inspire the young lot.
Hmm.
That should be the primary aim. Baki, if you ask me, whatever I'm going to do,
Hmm.
and in my spare time and all, whatever comes to my way, I'll take it. Not as a job, actually. I should spend my time positively. That should be the thing. Ultimately, I should spend my time positively.
Hmm.
So it should be some utility for others. That's
Hmm.
it. See, we don't realize this experience, whatever we achieved over these years, we may not realize that it's a tremendous experience we have
Hmm.
got. So it is always better to share with others.
Hmm.
So,
Okay. All right. We are in the last leg of this podcast. I wanted to ask, could you please share your experience? Could you please share your learnings that जिससे हम लोग सीख पाए, हमारा यूथ सीख पाए एंड हमारी ऑडियंस सीख पाए? अगर आप अपनी लाइफ का क्रक्स अगर थोड़ा-सा हमारे साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं तो?
see, life across, I told you this question in a different form, I already answered. Becoming a soldier, it's a very, I must say, it's very fortunate for in anybody's life. Because it is very, very difficult to become a soldier. I told you, we generally it is said that the uniform is earned.
Hmm.
So that is one thing. But if other than soldiering, also you have whatever
Hmm.
as a normal citizen, whatever we are doing, you do your best. You give your fullest in whatever field you are working. That is the thing we can do
Hmm. Hmm.
as a person. You can contribute. Don't say that you have to. My field is not. Every field is important. See, every
Hmm.
field is important. So you do your bit,
Hmm.
and with full dedication. तो हो गया और जो है that is do you become a responsible person,
Hmm.
responsible citizen, and yes, if you can become a soldier, I must say कि जो है you are double lucky. I mean, it's not that easy to become a soldier for everyone's life. That is, of course, I take it as a noble profession, I must say. बाकी जो है every field is important. Every field is important. Everyone is important.
Hmm.
So wherever you are working, so do it with full dedication.
Hmm.
So that is the thing one can do.
Okay. And one advice who wants to join the Indian Army?
Yes, soldiering is again it's a great profession, and one should try for it. And it's a different way of life. I should not say कि जो है it's a difficult job. No, it's not. It's a different way of life. Try to go for it, and if you are lucky, you will get it. So it's interesting. It's very challenging,
Hmm.
and you will enjoy that kind of a life.
Hmm.
You can once you live that soldier's life, you can proudly say कि जो है, yes, I was a soldier. So everyone doesn't get that kind of an opportunity to say. To sometimes, yes, I have done soldiering for the country. It's very important, and every young fellow should try for it. Actually, जो है.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your experience, your insights with us. It's an honor to have you on our show. Any last words before closing the?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think this is the first of this kind of an interaction with you people. So I'm very thankful to you people जो है to ask my experience, and this whatever somebody is getting motivated out of this experience. Uh, I'm happy.
Hmm.
Uh, that's all. We'll meet again.
Yes, very, very soon. ऑलराइट, तो ये थे हमारे साथ कर्नल सतीश कुमार। आई होप आपको ये पॉडकास्ट अच्छा लगा होगा, कुछ अलग लगा होगा, क्योंकि ये बाकी जितने भी हमने आर्मी वेटरन्स के साथ पॉडकास्ट किए हैं, कुछ अलग थे, कुछ जवाब अलग थे, कुछ सवाल अलग थे। सो प्लीज शेयर इट विद योर फ्रेंड्स, योर फैमिली, एंड सब्सक्राइब टू आवर चैनल, एंड वी विल सी यू इन द नेक्स्ट वन।